Hi folks, I've had some requests in, so I'll just go through them. Can you do a head shave with a natty razor? Not tonight, but I will do, sometime. Can you go Okio? No, I think that one's actually physically impossible. Next one on the list, next request. Can you do a shave with Wickham soap as a badger brush? I recently watched a video by insert name here and the lather wasn't very good. Yeah, we can do that, why not? Let's do that one. Right, razor. Rockwell 6S, well, it's got plate 4 on the bottom of it, I think. If you haven't seen the Rockwell before, it's an adjustable razor, but you change the plates as opposed to adjusting the razor. We need a blade. We're all prepared for this one, Martin, aren't we? What's this one? It's got one dot on it. Got one dot, got no idea what it is. Ah, it's a 7 o'clock super stainless. There we go, that's what we're using in the Rockwell, so we'll get that loaded up. How is everybody? Well, I hope so. So the Rockwell plates, so you can see there, that's R4 and R2, and basically when you put it together, the number you can see is what you're shaving with, so we come with number 4. The blades come as, or the base plates are 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 5 and 6. A little bit of overhang. There's the razor put together there with number 4 showing away. The Rockwell is, I've always described it as, if it was a car it would be a Volkswagen Golf. It does nothing brilliantly, but it does everything very, very well. It just, yeah, you can get the 6C as well, which is Zamac, so it's not quite as hard wearing as the chrome version or the steel version. In the sink. So Wickham soaps. A long time ago, I'm talking, yeah, a few years back, link up here to the video to Wickham soaps, if I remember. And a few years after that, my good lady was in hospital getting a gallbladder removed. And the hospital's like 2 hours drive south. Of course at Dundee it is to here, so I thought to myself, well, I've got to drop her off and pick her up later that day. I'll go down to Dundee to the groom room. And I mentioned it to one person that was more than likely going to visit the groom room while the missus was in getting chopped up. And I believe that week Wickham's and the Gentleman's Groom Room in Dundee had released this, Chang. And I thought I'll pick up a tub when I'm there. And I walked in the shop and Ian, the proprietor, really nice fella, he said to me, "Hey Martin, how you doing?" I said, "Good Ian, thanks, so this is for you." And that person had phoned up the shop. If Martin comes in, I'll pay for it. So thank you Scott, that was Scott Newman. At the time there was no splash available, there is now, online from the Gentleman's Groom Room, matching splash, also made by Wickham. You can see it's been used before. I don't really clean my soaps out. So Chang, scent notes are sweet orange, geranium, rose otto and linalool wood. So it's a nice citrusy scent. So, and he also mentioned a badger brush in the request. Ideally 26mm. We're going 24. I've got this little bad boy here. This is a beehive handle with a Oumo 24mm high density nut on it. Not the original nut that came with the brush. That fell out, it was crap. but it got rebranded with that. So that's what we're using today. So this formula from the groom room, as you can see there, it's slightly tweaked from the normal Wickham's formula. It's something Darren does. He'll tweak it for the shop. He supplies 2 or 3 soaps to the groom room, made only for this one, Budderwood, which is a really nice scent. And I think Ian still has stock of Apricus, Gothic Revival, and 1 or 2 others. So if you're after Wickham soap and you're looking for somewhere to get it, have a look at the groom room website, the Gentleman's Groom Room in Dundee. And Mr. Thompson will keep you right. Got a nice paste on there, that's more than enough. We could be here for a while with this lather. I've probably just pulled enough off the top of the puck with my fingers. Before anybody else starts going, can you do a shave with this, can you do a shave with that? Generally I don't do requests. I will do a natto head shave. I said I would do one when I tested that razor, and I have used it since. But I will do one with the natto, and I'll do it on camera sometime in the near future. Don't know when, but we'll get one done. So before you start hitting the comments with, can you do a shave with this, can you do a shave with that? Don't bother. Save your time. Save doing that. Save being a keyboard warrior, because invariably I'll just ignore it, okay? Forewarned is forearmed. With this one, I'm not going to name the channel that Scott said he'd watched. But hey, a bad lather from Wickham soap, never had one. As long as you give it a drink. It's vegan soap, it's full of butters and other good stuff, and this soap is lovely scent. So basically the way it works with Ian and the groom room, he'll give a soap maker some scent notes. I think this one or Bury Fields. I think Bury Fields was a first time hit. I think this one might have had 4 or 5 versions before the retail version was produced, or vice versa. Ian did tell me a long time ago. I haven't been down the shop for a while. But one of them was nailed straight away, the scent profile. I believe that may well have been Bury Fields, which I came very close to using. So I do have the splash for that one. I say when I got this, the splashes weren't available, but they are now. So that's how Ian comes up with the ideas, gives them to a soap maker, who puts the scent notes and soap together, gets tried out, evaluated, then it hits the retail market. So as you can see, it's not a crap lather. Got a lovely sheen on the soap, even with only with a 24mm knot. The brush is lofted at 52mm, in case you're interested. Right, Rockwell 6S on plate 4. Haven't used this for ages either. With a Gillette 7 o'clock. So we had a good week. Mine's been quite enjoyable, it's been alright. But not long till we go off on hollybobs, which I'm looking forward to. Get some heat in the skin, in the bones. Even today it was only 55 Celsius, Fahrenheit, 10 degrees, 9 degrees, 18, that's 32, that's 40, that's 50, isn't it? Might have hit 10. But there's still a very cooling breeze. Heat will arrive sometime to this part of Scotland. You sit behind the glass and it looks absolutely lovely. You go outside and you go, ooh, where's my fleece hat at? So this soap, anybody got it? If you have, what do you think of it? Same for the Rockwell. You won't have that brush because I'll put that together. But you may well have the same knot. That's a Oumo super high density 24mm badger. I've got the same knot in a couple of brushes. That's how much I like it. And they're all set. Two are set at the same loft, one set 50mm. And that 2mm makes a lot of difference. Ask your missus. Stop it. Thumbnail wise, don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I might go on the old interweb thingy and pinch a few pictures and cobble a thumbnail together. Or I could get the camera out and do a photograph, we'll see. See how we feel. Obviously, if you get a pasty lather, you just haven't got enough water in it. If you've got something that looks like a Paul H shave, you need more water. As much as I used to watch Paul, some of these lathers are shite, let's be honest. It's almost like, we've got to do it, so we'll get it done really quick. Don't care how good or bad it is. But we'll spend 10 minutes talking about the flowers. Stop it. That's it, that's that one done with. If you don't like heavy razors, the Rockwell probably isn't for you. But in essence, it's the only razor you actually need. Even on plate 6, It's not going to rip your skin off. My shave's quite comfortable on number 6. It's been absolute age since I used this thing. At the moment we're in 2 pass territory. Yeah, there's not really a lot left. But it does give you really good audio feedback. This might actually, I've taken it on holiday before with a little icon tuck-away handle. Even for the head it was more than usable. I once had it in my hand luggage flying to London, and I got at the airport and the security spent 10 minutes looking at the razor going, "Where's the blade? There aren't any. We need blades to use the razor." I said, "Yeah, I know. There's no blades in the luggage, mate." So I posted them down to myself. They were sat waiting for me. So I took the razor, soap, brush, did everything except blades. But he was raking through my hand luggage like a good one, trying to find blades. I said, "Right on you, mate." When I told him what it was, he was like, "That's quite clever, that." As you can see, we've got plenty of lather left for a face wash. If you haven't tried this, try it. Do yourself a favour and do it as like your first part of your post-shave preparation. You'll thank me afterwards. The lad from Phoenix and Bo Curry, he was the first one to try this, and Kevy Shaves adopted it. And it works. See you in a minute. Really nice shave. Really nice shave. Enjoyed that. With the face wash, with the butters in that soap, my face feels moisturised already. So I've got, I say I don't have the Match and Splash, but I do have, this is by Zara, Sand Desert at Sunset. This is from the Floral Oriental family. Scent notes are incense, orange bitters, orris, cinnamon, chocolate, tonka and cedarwood. So I do also have Sunrise on the red sand dunes, which is that one there, which is more of a plain up citrus. That one's mandarin, bergamot, ginger, orange flower, cassis, amber and tonka. Got these a 2-pack from Zara for like 30 quid. Don't think they do it anymore, but they still do the scents separately, and they also do the intense versions now, which are supposedly even better than this. So there you go. So we've got Sand Desert at Sunset, that's the set, and we've got Nivea Men Stubble Trouble. So we're going to combine the two of them. So we've got like a Match and Splash. So a little bit of Nivea, nice magnetic top on the Zara, 4 of that, mix the two of them together. You've got a scented balm. Oh, nice and easy. You've got the first layer of scent on. Doing somebody else does that in the shave. Something I do occasionally. Just, or if using an unscented soap, you can start it off as your first level of post shave. There we are. Yeah. So. It's just basically, it's normal Nivea, just in a different can really. It's quite light. Right, so shave wise we used Rockwell 6S with a Gillette stainless, super stainless. Yep, 7 o'clock super stainless on its second use. The request that was carried out, unlike some of the ones that weren't, was shave with a badger brush with Wickham. So there you go, you can see the Oumo, crack and brush, and a little beehive handle. And the soap was Chang from the Gentleman's Groom Room and Wickham soaps. That was the request, Wickham soap with a badger brush. There we go, we're done. Haven't used this one for a while, so I thought it'd tick the bill. And now all that stuff's gone in. We can hit it up with some alcohol with Sand Desert at Sunset from Zara. Relatively cheap for what it is. 30 quid for 30 quid for the two of them. I might have been 40. Hey ho, there we go. Right, like I said earlier, if you have any requests, don't bother. Don't become a keyboard warrior because you'll just get ignored. I generally do my own thing. Whatever, we're done. So, thanks for watching. Bye for now.